Well, how's everybody doing? Give you all a real quick update. I know you guys have missed a lot of stuff going on, but I've been busy and I've been working a lot, so yeah. So I got the engine put together. It's in the T-bucket. Had to cut the transmission cross member and relocate it backwards to fit the new transmission. And I'm in the process of plating everything up and welding it back up. Got it all painted. New master cylinder will be here tomorrow to where I can actually fix the brakes, and I probably need to finish welding the brakes. And yeah, that's about it. Transmission cross member is pretty much well done. I got a new mount. The engine's mounted. I need to get a 1-inch shorter belt for the power steering. I need to get a set of hoses or something for the power steering because those hoses will not work on here. I only really need the one hose. The other one's just a line. You know, I can use a hose clamp on it, the low pressure side. But the high pressure side on this pump, the damn thing sticks out a good little bit. That side's the same as that, but the high pressure side on this pump, it's like a brake fitting. It's not the same as that. So I got to deal with that. I had to do that on the last one too. I can't remember what I did, but I did something and it worked. Yeah, I'll have to look at it because the engine that came out of here is in the work truck now, so I'll have to look at that and see what I did and figure out what I got to do on this. I need to just probably get a set of lines made that's nice and short and, you know, goes where it's supposed to and isn't all everywhere. Got this stupid chrome alternator with a Chevy logo on it, and yeah, that's how did they screw up a sticker? I mean, somehow you can tell it was put on there right, but then it got smushed in shipping or something. I don't know how. But yeah, that irritated me. I used way too much stuff off this thing for the work truck. I'm figuring out because like nuts and bolts and just stupid stuff like an alternator bolt. I didn't have that. I had to cut a piece of all thread and just kind of make that work. I haven't really had bolts for a whole lot of stuff. I've had to just kind of scavenge around all my drawers and look through stuff, but I've pretty much well got it figured out. The only reason this fan is on here is because I don't have little short fine thread bolts. So I'm thinking about leaving this on here and doing away with the electric fan, but then again, I don't know. I probably just need to get some little short fine thread bolts. I need to do a lot of things, but I'm just trying to get this together enough to where I can break it in, because I don't like letting them set after I build them. I like to break them in. But so far, this is pretty much, you know, what's going on. I'm going to run the MSD Atomic TCM to control the transmission, and I got to figure out what to do with the shift linkage, because I had a ratchet shifter on there and that linkage ain't going to work for what I need. So I need to find the old factory linkage or something, or make my own. I don't know. So yeah, I got to figure that out. I got to figure out trans-cooler lines because the fittings are not in there. I'm hoping them fittings will fit this transmission so I can just hook my old trans-cooler up and all that. I know I'm supposed to run it through the transmission before I run it through one of those, and you're not supposed to just run one of those, but you know, I don't have all the fittings for that, so it'll be fine. If the transmission gets hot, like I have a temperature sensor on that MSD setup, it'll tell me what the fluid temp is. So if it starts running hot, then I'll get a bigger cooler, or I'll put a fan on it, or probably gonna put a fan on it anyway. But should have hooked the drive shaft up when I was, you know, sliding that transmission and engine in there, but I didn't. So now I gotta take that off and hook it up. Yeah, so that's about all that's going on. Got a little bit more welding to do. Got some, you know, a few more things to put on there before I can make it run. Just kind of just tinkering along. I haven't had a lot of time to spend out here on it. I've been working, so I've been wore out from work. I've just been tired here lately. I don't know what the deal is. I think it's the weather changing. Got down to 46 degrees last night. It's supposed to be down to like 47 tonight. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, y'all take it easy and I'll see you in the next video.